So position. So there are four types of positioning in CSS. The first one is static. Oops. So static is the normal, whatever we see, or the default. This is the default positioning, like putting them wherever I write in the HTML page. Like I write something in the HTML page, it appears in some order, like it's a predefined order, like the first paragraph first, second paragraph second, third paragraph third. So that's called normal positioning, like, or the static positioning, they say, default positioning. And then there is another positioning called absolute positioning. Okay, again the name itself says absolute. Absolute is like keep it in a place where I say, like I give you some coordinates. Okay, oh, I did not talk about coordinates, so how do we do? Okay, let me just quickly go back to the coordinates, what exactly the coordinates I'm talking about. So this is our web page, let's say. Alright, so this web page is divided into several boxes. Let's assume this is divided into several boxes. Like if you can see graphs. Okay, we have a graph here. Why do we waste time? So this is how a typical web page looks like if you can split it. Okay, every box you see here, every small box here, every small box is, let's assume it's 1 pixel, 1 pixel by 1 pixel, 1 pixel by 1 pixel. So these are like coordinates. Web page is all about coordinates. When I say static, it starts from here, keeps on going, and wherever it ends, it ends. When I type next content, then it goes somewhere here with block level tag. Okay, so it keeps following a normal structure. But when I say absolute, okay, so I say, hey, put it here, position absolute, and put it here. Or I say position absolute, put it here, or position absolute, put it here. So that's what absolute means. Like absolute means like I give coordinates, okay, and I say position absolute, so it puts there. So that is what position absolute is. Exactly. I'm specifying the position. So absolute is placing, I'll call box, so since we are following the box model, placing the box in the given coordinates. So I'm talking about coordinates, like, so let me take this guy here. Exactly, but in this context, the coordinates are, I'll type them here. The coordinates are given as directions. Previously we have seen, oh, no audio, Subhash, you can't hear me, man. Turn on your what do you call audio, man. Maybe you've been keeping them in mute. Yeah, turn on your speakers. Maybe. Fine. However, Subhash knows these things. So yeah, here the coordinates are given as directions. Directions in the sense we have 4 directions: a top, a left, a right, and a bottom. So coordinates are given as top, left, right, and bottom. So for instance, we'll see the syntax, but as of now, okay, this is top 0 and left 0. Okay, I'll write it here. The first guy is top 0 and the left one is left 0. So I'll write here left 0. Okay, as such again, when we come here, this is again top equal to 0, since it's it always starts from 0 every time. The default coordinates are 0 0, because we see the content always starts from the top left. Okay, so the default coordinates are top equal to 0 and left equal to 0, whereas when we come to the extreme right top or top right, it's top 0 and right 0. Okay, and Arun, can you guess the position? What will be this particular coordinate? Let's say this is the end of the web page. Any guesses? Extreme right, yeah, but give me in terms of top equal to and left equal to, or yeah, Subhash. You can't hear me? I can't. I don't know. I think everything's right equal to 100. And what is top? Top equal to 100. We can't just max. Fine. Great. So instead of, I don't know what the maximum number is seriously, because different screens has different resolutions. Okay, so I won't be knowing what exactly is, but I can know this as left equal to 0. Can I say this to be left equal to 0? Because it's towards the left side, right? And how about bottom? How about bottom? Bottom is right min 0. The bottom is 0. Exactly. So since there are different devices and different resolutions, I can't seriously guess what will be the maximum value, because I seriously don't know how much content it takes. So supposedly the content is very huge, then yeah, I seriously can't predict what will be the top and what will be the right. But instead I can blindly say, hey, I can just say it like while closing my eyes, saying the bottom is always 0. If it's bottom left, then left is 0 and bottom is 0. If it's bottom right, then the right is 0 and the bottom is 0. Alright, so this is the coordinate system what I'm talking. So if we go to